Hello, sweet sister goddess, and welcome to this week's Super Signs Sunday. Oh my goodness, what an incredible weekend this is right now, right? We are getting better and better at surrendering, right? Trusting the journey, right? This is how I like to burn my sage. This is actually my own hand thrown bowl. One of my first ones I ever made in my life. I made many years ago. When I took this precious soul, she was 8 at the time. Her parents and I have since had a falling out as a result of this great awakening and shift that's underway. You know, it's very challenging to have conversations with people when you don't even know they're upset and they just kind of shut you out of their lives all of a sudden, right? But that's apparently what I'm here to share with all of you this week, is to really recognize what it is to give your power away. When we allow something outside of us to influence our state of being, meaning to actually dictate our state of being, cause us to anger, to pain, to guilt, that is us allowing them to have power over ourselves. And dear sweet sister goddess, the things that are coming to be revealed to the masses who have succumbed to the fear-mongering that has been so prevalent this last year in particular, reality isn't reality. And we can be grateful for that, because that actually means that we then can create whatever reality we desire. But we continue to create the reality that we're creating because of what we believe, because we have been giving our power away to those outside of us, whether they are from our past or in our present, in particular, that which is in our own minds. Welcome to my channel, dear sweet goddess. If you are new here, please subscribe, like this video, definitely comment. It supports my channel. It supports this message getting to those who need it the most, including yourself. And my name is Rochelle Richard. Here on this channel, you will definitely experience all ways of reclaiming your power through such things as these empowerment messages that come through the oracle cards that I like to use, in addition to just straight intuitively inspired messages that you will find here, from manifestation to mindset to, well, absolutely, positively self-love empowerment. With a twin flame twist, you better believe it. And that is why it came to pass, this revelation of the twin flame trap, where we again are finding ourselves as twin flame goddesses giving our power away to the external, a physical union with our twin, when for some of us, because every twin flame journey is unique, yet there are those that are going to have extreme parallels and similarities. Those of us who have experienced trauma and abuse in relationships, you will definitely experience that within your twin flame connection, as it's mirroring the wounds within yourself that you have not healed. It's showing you where you have still been giving your power away, goddess. So be aware. Allow yourself to be aware of all the spaces and places that you are giving your power away. If it feels heavy, well, you're carrying something that you're not meant to carry. You're holding on to something that you do not have power over, which means you are actually giving your power away to that. So have compassion for yourself when you see this. Because it's okay, Goddess. I promise you it's okay. It's information for your soul. It's the very thing that helps your soul to grow, that helps you to grow. To see all the spaces and places wherein your own journey you have given your power away. So that you can look for and find that and take it back. That's what awakening is truly about, is awakening to remembering who and what you truly are and the power that you truly possess. Once you become aware, you have taken back the largest chunk of your power in that moment. And then having compassion for yourself, holding space for yourself to be able to look at those lessons and see them for what they are so that you can then integrate them and grow stronger, wiser, and more authentically you. Meaning you get better and better at being who you are, less and less afraid to express that truth of you in this world. I know, sister. I know what it is to be afraid of being judged, ridiculed. Even as a self-love empowerment coach and putting myself out there, it's so challenging because my ego wants to go, oh my God, you're going to be judged. Oh my God, what if you're wrong? It's not going to resonate with everybody. And that's the point. Is you're not fit for everybody, but you're fit for your tribe. And as you reclaim your power more and more, that means your power grows. Your intuitive gifts expand. And what is intuition but an inner knowing? Your inner knowing. Because especially on this twin flame journey, sweet sister, let me tell you, I have so many twin flame goddesses that come to me in a state of overwhelm and confusion because they don't know, is he my twin? I don't know, but do we end up together or do we not? Or I don't know, right? There's so much confusion out there, so much contradictory information. And I feel you, sister. I have been where you are. I am so grateful to have already been a self-love empowerment coach, that I had this incredible foundation beneath me. Because I honestly don't know how those of you out there do make it through each day on this twin flame journey without that foundation that I know I have in place. Because it's been excruciating as fuck for myself. But yet where I am today is in such a space of peace and calm and trust and surrender that, as I mentioned, the trauma and abuse that I experienced in my past has certainly been mirrored in my counterpart in terms of the lack of respect, especially for my boundaries, the giving way more than what is being returned. The balance is very much not there. But that's because I was feeding into that by allowing it. And see, this is what I mean, where when you can become aware and have compassion for yourself and acknowledge that it's okay, I'm learning. Based on what my life used to be, holy shit, I'm a bomb-ass bitch. That's what I like to say. I have overcome and endured and overcome so much to get to where I am. And when my counterpart came into my life, I was so high vibe. I was so self-loving. I was in my zone. So it just was perfect timing. That's divine timing. But right now I sit with you today and I tell you what, sister, I have him blocked everywhere. I said, no, I love me more. Because in truth, when you decide that you love you more, that is you honoring the connection. That is you honoring yourself. And in turn, you honor that connection. Because you recognize that there are patterns and cycles that are being perpetuated in that connection that is unhealthy. Yeah. That's what it really is, to take that responsibility for yourself, for the experience that you're creating here. Remember, twin flames, we're mission-based first. It's mission first, then physical union. As you ascend and you come into union within, as you reunite with your true self more and more and more and more, that is what aligns you with that union with your twin, the physical union with your twin, because you are coming into union within. You are reuniting with your truth, your true self, goddess. And that's what you are, a goddess, a highly intuitive, extremely gifted goddess who has been chosen to come here and anchor this new earth that is rising out of the ashes of the old. That's what I was saying, balance. It's so important that if you can use that twin flame mirror and actually look at the connection, not just your counterpart, but the connection itself. And look at what this connection is showing you. If you are giving more than what you are getting, sister, it's time to pull back. It's time to fill your own cup so full that it overflows into those around you. It's time to bring balance to your life by bringing balance, by creating balance within yourself. I know for myself, I have thrown myself out of balance over this last year by allowing a roommate to move in when I'm not roommate compatible. I'm truly not. Out of the last 20 years, I have spent 5 of those years with roommates, and it has been, this last year has really been really not been the best for me. It's been highly detrimental in the long run. Literally having physical expressions trying to communicate with me, but I wasn't listening to myself. I wasn't truly tuning into my own intuition about me. You know, I can support my clients and do all of that, but this is what's so important, goddess, is you have to be tapping into you and looking at yourself in your experience. Yes, we want to save the world. Yes, we want to heal the wounds and make it better here. But we've got to do that within ourselves first. We've got to do that within ourselves. So it's been, as I said, a challenge. I have less than a week and I have my energetic space completely back to myself, and it is all I can think about over this next week. And so what am I doing? I'm surrendering. I'm coasting. I'm allowing myself to take a step back and bring greater balance within, now that I can see such great clarity of what this last year has taught me about myself and how I wasn't honoring my own needs, that I was actually putting someone else's needs above my own in my own home. It's one thing to do that for your young children. I honor that, sweet sister. I honor that. Without the children, we cease to exist. And that's very challenging to speak on right now, because human trafficking is the biggest moneymaker in this world. And the things that some of us know, that is the real truth of what's been going on. Which is why strength is needed right now. Right now, dear sweet sister goddess, you are being asked to allow yourself to see how strong you are. Because what's coming on the planetary level begin to practice letting yourself see how strong you are. Look at all the things that you have overcome in your life, all the times that you were so sure you weren't going to make it. You were so sure it wasn't going to get better. But it did, didn't it? You're still here. The only one who ever stops you from seeing the truth of you is you. So let yourself see your strength. Let yourself see your bravery, your courage, your compassion. Oof, we got some itchiness going on here. Allow yourself to see. And set yourself free. Set yourself free from the illusion. The illusion of the prison that your mind is keeping you in. Because you are magical. This experience is magical. That no matter how perceivably dark, I need a little tissue here after all that. That no matter how perceptively dark it may ever get, you are a being of magic. You are the lighthouse in the darkness. Okay? I love that quote that whenever the world feels so dark around you that perhaps maybe you are the light in that darkness. So let yourself see that. Allow yourself to see that you have been training for this very life for lifetimes. You have gone through so many past lives in preparation for this one in particular. And that's why this one feels so heavy, because of all the training that has come before. Because of all the training, all the strength training that you have endured. It's not been just this life, goddess. Okay? It's so much more. So allow yourself to recognize that you are a soul being you are an infinite soul being having a temporary human experience. And when you can really truly allow yourself to see that, that is when you really connect with the magic within you, the magic that you possess to create whatever reality that you desire to create, whatever is calling your soul toward, whatever lights you up, goddess, that is your magic that you have come to sprinkle upon this earth, this new earth rising. So heal. That's what I'm saying, heal. Take this time and connect with yourself. Take this time to really be reflecting on, again, how strong you are, how powerful you are, how magical you are, how compassionate you are, how fucking awesome you are. Because it's coming. And there are going to be so many who are going to need you to be strong. They're going to look to you. And you've got to be walking that walk. You've got to be one who has already been healing herself, already been reclaiming her power, already been looking for all the ways that she's been giving her power away, so that in turn you can discover all the ways to take that power back. Because this is what I do, Goddess. I show you in areas of your life that you are finding it challenging to reclaim your power, that you just can't quite seem to liberate yourself. You keep perpetuating the same cycle and you're just so flustered and frustrated. You feel so heavy and so stuck. I'm here to get you unstuck. And in turn, as I teach you and show you, you're able to go out and do that with others, because there are going to be so many who are not prepared for what is coming. The Great Awakening is here. This time, we have been laying the foundation, seeding the light again for many lifetimes. There's so much emotion right now. You are part of a divine plan. Goddess, you are part of a divine plan. Trust that no matter how challenging things might seem, it's all part of a divine plan, and you are a light in the dark. You are the love in the fear, because there is no love in fear. But you as a light can go into that fear and shine your light and illuminate those shadows and say, see, there is nothing to fear. All is divine. All is well. So allow yourself, Goddess. Allow yourself to see the power within you. Because right now, all these challenging times, all your traumas, all your abuses that you have endured in your life, I'm telling you, sweet sister, all of that was initiation. All of that was training, strength training. For you to be a warrior of light during this time on this planet, in this realm. You are so special. You are chosen. I've said this before, but you didn't just volunteer, Goddess. You were chosen too. You may have volunteered, but you had to be chosen as well. Because you are more than strong enough for anything that you are faced with. So, don't be too serious about this. Right? You see how we can have power over our own emotions most of the time, right? Those tears, I didn't expect those, but again, right now with the knowing that I have, which is why this message is very much for me as well, play. And that's, like I said, I'm riding the waves over this next week and until my roommate moves out and I can energetically clear my home and get really truly back to me. And I'm just, again, letting myself just be, just surrender. So you're being asked the same. Just be in the moment, have fun, focus on things that feel good. All right, be present. Okay, celebrate all the things that you have endured and overcome. There is no better time than right now to celebrate you. In fact, it is my birthday this month, sweet sister. It is my birthday. It's my birthday. I'll party like it's my birthday. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've heard that song. I'm gonna have to play it again. But for real, don't be too serious. Okay? Celebrate you. Celebrate your strength. Celebrate the magic within yourself. Allow yourself to really come home to you. Allow yourself to acknowledge the power that is within you, the strength that is within you. And remember, the more you reclaim your power and stop giving it away to anything and everything outside of you, especially when it's rooted in fear, and you take that shit back, it amplifies your own intuitive gifts. Like I said, that's what I know my mission is. My twin flame mission is to empower you. Goddesses just like you. I know what my counterpart's mission is. I mean, I've had visions, dreams, and I seldom dream, but it was within 2 weeks after he came into my physical realm existence that I started having dreams of him and I on stages. Obviously not right this second, right? But on stages, traveling the world, sharing our stories independently, individually, of reclaiming our power independently, and then reclaiming our power to come into physical union together here, because there is seemingly so much that we have got to rewrite in terms of his society being completely against me, being older, blonde, American. Yeah, I don't even fit at all into their puzzle. And that's created such a battle within him. And that's part of it for me, why I've realized that, again, what is best is that until he recognizes he has to choose for himself, I can't do that for him. And therefore, I am choosing for myself, which, as we know, when we choose ourselves, when we choose to rise and step into our mission and into our purpose, our counterpart mirrors that as well. Okay? But you cannot do it with the intention of being with him, because he is not your mission. That is why I keep being led to bring forth this concept, this understanding of the twin flame trap. How so many twin flame goddesses, including myself, I was caught up in this trap, because there's so many gurus out there that say every pair ends up in union, and you've got to be constantly focusing on bringing union with your twin, that you're completely missing this whole chunk that's all about you, boo. It's all about you. Because that's what it is. It's about you reclaiming your power, goddess. And that is the overview of this Super Sign Sunday message, is to become aware of all the spaces and places in your life that you have been giving away your power and allowing someone or something else to influence your decisions, your state of being, that in truth don't really feel good, that actually feel disempowering. Well, it's because you aren't in your power when you're making those decisions. And recognize that the more power you bring, you call back, you claim for yourself, your gifts, your magic, all of that amplifies. So take time for sanctuary. Have some fun by yourself. I'm sitting here going, what keeps coming to mind, because I have my own cards that I'm going to be creating, some oracle cards as well. And at first I thought I wanted to hire an artist, and then I thought, I'm artistic. Perhaps. So there's some different markers and pencil color, like watercolor. I mentioned before, watercolor colored pencils where you color, but then you can also paint on it like watercolor. I've never played with those before. And see, right now I'm just like, oh, that sounds like fun. Right? So be creative. Just really, really be focusing on you and coming into balance within yourself. Creating that balance, letting go of the illusion of control of things over which you have no power. because that is when you take your power back. When you are ready, dear sweet sister goddess, for outside perspective and guidance and support in your own healing twin flames self-love empowerment journey, it doesn't even have to be directly correlated with twin flames. Self-love empowerment journey. I'm a self-love empowerment coach. That is, I'm all about you, boo. I'm all about the totality of that which you are. And you are a many-layered and multifaceted being. And I'm here for you. I understand how perceivably complex we can be, huh? So when you are ready, I'm here for you. Truly. I have two one-on-one sessions that I offer, 2 types each month. Currently, I have my 30-minute and my 75-minute sessions. We do them over Zoom, so that way we can actually connect and look at each other and enjoy, and you can see the cards when we use them. I don't always use them. Some meetings, some sessions, it's strictly coaching. It's strictly intuitive guidance, my own intuitive guidance as I'm led. But one thing I can guarantee is every single call a lot of times begins with, oh, I don't know, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm so confused, I just can't make sense of it, and I'm stuck, and I don't know what to think, I don't know what to do. That's usually how a lot of them begin. However, every single call ends with, I feel so much more empowered, I'm so ready, oh my God, okay, I can do this, I can do this. Thank you so much. Every call. That said, dear sweet sister, you can book your session through the link below at iamempowered.as.me. Again, that is iamempowered.as.me. You can look for more details at my actual website, empowermentexperiences.com. That first domain is my scheduling site, which you do access through my website at empowermentexperiences.com. So I will put both of those links down below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That is kind of my favorite platform to be. I do I actually do choose a cards for Tarot Tuesday, Which One Wednesday I call it. And then there are some more intuitive guidance with Oracle cards that comes on Friday for You Friday. That said, I will put that down, and that's at Healing Twin Flames. I do have 2 Instagrams, Healing Twin Flames, which has the twin flame flare, obviously, and then Empowerment Experiences is my original account, wherein it's, mostly all self-love empowerment. All right, that said, dear sweet goddess, thank you so much for your time today and for being a light in this world right now. You are needed here. You have a purpose here, and don't let that powerless voice in your mind tell you otherwise. That's when you got to recognize that, wait a minute, I'm giving my power away here. Time to take that shit back. All right, dear goddess, go create amazing. I am here to remind you that the power is in your hands to do so, because it's always been inside you. Namaste.